After being misled all of your life by a stupid triangle, you decided to give the carnivore diet a try to regain your health, but it was harder than you thought giving up all the sugar and carbs, leading you to fail multiple times trying to just eat meat. But instead of staying down and cowering in the corner with a Twinkie in your mouth, you decided to get back up and come out swinging. That, dear viewer, makes you a warrior.
You warriors are good. Real good. The best.
The best. What's up, guys? Welcome to the morning meeting. I pushed it back 5 minutes because I had to use the bathroom. So forgive me for that. It definitely came on quick. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Cassie's back home after babysitting our daughter's house sitting for the last 6 days. So everything's back to normal here. And got a few confessions to make to you. You know, I'm doing the BBBE challenge for this month. My buddy Brandon, who he's been on the channel before, he lives about an hour away. And on Saturday, we met halfway for lunch. We met at Buffalo Wild Wings. I had some wings with no blue cheese. Yay. But I did have 12 buffalo wings, with a hot buffalo sauce. So no carbs, but it wasn't BBBE. And then last night, Cassie, once she was home, I had a handful of cashews. She had some and they were good. But, I don't think it was enough to knock me out of ketosis, but that wasn't BBBE. So, part of the morning meeting is, confessing when we don't do exactly the right thing. I'm a little bummed about the cashews, but it is what it is. It's been so long since I've done 30 days, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs without faltering. And I'm a little upset with myself at that. But oh well, I'm okay. I'm not like beating myself up. It's not that big a deal. And if you guys messed up, I want to hear about it. Hopefully none of you did. But if you did, follow my lead and don't beat yourself up. The only thing I'm upset about is not completing the challenge. So, but it is the October weight loss challenge. We're still going to calculate our weight at the end of the month and see how much we lose. And I'm probably going to weigh in a couple days halfway through. So, and I got today, I will be finishing our garage. I got a ton of exercise this weekend. A lot of bending down, picking up, bending down. I am so sore. How many trips to the dump did I make? 5 trips to the dump total over this weekend. So today I got everything pulled out of the garage. I'll be power washing the floor. And, once I get everything reorganized, it's going to look so good. And I'm very happy about that. So that's a huge victory for me. Anyway, I want to see what's up with you guys. And I've decided all this week, we're going to do the morning meeting in the morning. Okay. So, a couple of days last week, we did them in the evening, but not this week. So it'll all be in the morning, 11:55. All right, let's jump into the comments, see who's all with us. I saw on my phone while I was going to the bathroom, I saw Alfie Boy in here. Good to see you, Alfie Boy. We've been worried about you. Get that tickle out of the way. All right. Sarah, good morning, warriors. What's up, Sarah? That was at 11:32. You were waiting around, huh, Sarah? Good to see you. Cindy, morning, everyone. Having pork steaks for dinner tonight. Hope everyone has a good day. Staying strong and no cheating. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I had quite a bit of pork steak too over the weekend. Cassie actually just cooked some up right before I came in here to do the stream. Very good, right, Cindy? Very fatty. Very delicious. Shelbell, what is up, girl? Good morning. Aiming to fast today. Hoping everyone had a great weekend. Yeah, I'm thinking. I actually was thinking about fasting today too, Shelbell. I'm not quite sure yet. See how it goes. Very cool. Hey, Lisa, good morning. All right, there he is. Here he is, Gay. Great to see you, Alfie. Hey, y'all. Day one for me again. I went off the rails again. It's stupid. But me and my mom had just had enough. We feel like crap. I'm doing BBBE because I'm just done with feeling bad. It's amazing how quickly you can feel like crap, right, Alfie? Gosh, what are you, bud? You're like 27? You're 27 years old? Imagine my age, 51. You really feel like hell. But yeah, day one. All right. Well, good to see you here. I was drinking again and eating the wrong stuff. I think the best thing is just dive in the deep and doing BBBE, just salt. I had quite a scary night, so I put on my CPAP mask again and finally slept properly. I remember losing my sleep apnea by doing BBBE, and I'm sticking to it again. I'll tell you, man, nothing but good things will come, Alfie, if you stay away from the drink and you eat that BBBE challenge. I'm telling you. So glad to see you here. I know we all are. I'm speaking for all of us. Lance, North Dakota Carnivore, what's up, bud? I actually binge watched a few of your videos, Lance, on your channel. You do a great job. You do a great job. You kind of do content that I used to do. I really enjoyed it. So you guys check out Lance's channel here, North Dakota Carnivore. Yep, that was last night, Lance. I watched like 3 of your videos. I commented on one of your shorts, but yeah, I watched a few of your vids. Really liked it. Morning, fam. Cowgirl in the house. What's up? Swan, good morning, everyone. Good to see you. Yeah, glad you're back, Alfie boy, for sure. Don, good morning from North Carolina. Good to see you, Don. Very cool. I like that picture of that bike you got there on your profile. Cool. Yeah, I'm really considering buying a bike when I hit my goal weight, be from my my reward. I think I talked about that last week, but I love the what is it, like the 2018 Honda Shadows. I really like those, the all matte black. But I know I can get one for about $4,000. So Linda, hey Linda, how are you? Good afternoon, everyone. Good to see you, Linda. Doug, good morning, afternoon to all of you. Me eating animals. I may not stay for the duration because I have to get my gym on while still in my fastest state. For sure, Doug. Get it. Yeah. As soon as the stream's over, I'll probably sit down with Cass for a few minutes and then I'm going to head out to the garage and get some more honeydews done. Linda from New York. Hey, Linda. Oh, good afternoon from New York. I got you, Linda. Swan, y'all, I thought of you guys and made it through the weekend. Today is day 8. That's so awesome, Swan. Great job. Great job. Will, Billy, Alfie, I'm in the same boat. All right. So I'm not the only one. I mean, I don't consider me back on day 1 for a few nuts, but and chicken wings. I'd love to lose 15 pounds this month. That'd be cool. Cowgirl Alfie, you've been on my heart and mind all week. I struggle to stay on track and finally quit vaping on Saturday night. Struggling but fighting. Great job, Cowgirl. Yeah, Alfie, you were a topic of conversation for a couple of meetings. We were wondering where you were at. That shows you what kind of impact you're having here. Come on, man. Hey, Barbara. How you doing? Barbara Turner. What's up? Good morning. Barbara here from North Carolina. You are still doing amazing. You are staying close to carnivore. I'm so proud of you. Thanks, Barbara. You always rooting me on. JD confession time. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it is what it is. My buddy Brandon, he suggested Buffalo Wild Wings. And I was just like, okay. I mean, they do have the burgers there. I could have had some patties, but I looked, and for what you get, if you just don't get a whole lot of meat for the price you're going to pay. So wings it was. But actually, Brandon treated me to lunch, so he bought. I should have bought like since he was buying, I should have bought like 4 double cheeseburgers and just ate the meat. Bill would have been like $100. Nah, that's awesome, cowgirl. I know the struggle. You got this. Thank you for thinking about me. Jessica, hi everyone. Alfie boy, you have been on my mind all last week. We have missed you. I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, we all are, Jess. Good to see you too, Jess. Hope you have a wonderful week this week. Starting it off right? Glad Cassie is home. Yeah, me too. Me too. She's just going to relax today. She's off today and tomorrow. She thought about sitting down and doing a video. But I told her, no pressure, up to you, honey. So, yeah, it's really cool to have her back. Hey, Mandy. How you doing? B-Dog, are y'all watching the spaceship launch today? Hey, everyone. I didn't even know there was one. B-Dog. I'll tell you what, those hostages being released, that's huge, huh? Absolutely. I spent a little time in prayer for those people over these last 2 years, and it's just amazing. Unfortunately, everyone's not coming back alive, but those poor people, what they've been through. It's something we can't even imagine. Huh. That whole situation over there is just brutal. I watched Tucker Carlson on the Tucker Carlson network, his new 9/11 series. You know how like we've been lied to. Cassie and I watched. There's 5 episodes. They're about 20 minutes each. We don't subscribe to him or anything like on his website, but he released them early to his paid members, and then now they're available to the general public. And I got to tell you, I was super disappointed. We watched the first 3 episodes, and I was really disappointed. So because I believe we're totally being lied to about 9/11. Now, if he goes into certain things in episode 4 and 5, I'll change my mind. But it was horrible, so I don't recommend it. Aaron, morning all. Minor slip ups this weekend, still staying strong. It was a stressful weekend. Was in a car accident on Friday. Damn deer. Oh, that's brutal, man. Sorry to hear that. Apparently everybody's all right. That's good. I've been one time I was hit by a deer. It ran right into the side of my Warrior, my Honda Civic. I'm driving down and it just ran right into the side of my car. I was going like 45 miles an hour too. It broke off my my rear view mirror. It literally hit the door like right by me, scared the heck out of me. And that was back in my drinking days. And Cassie thought I had crashed. She thought I had hit something drunk, but I didn't. It was a deer ran into me. I was on my way home from work. I was in Illinois, but yeah, dangerous. Hope there wasn't too much damage, bro. Hey, V Osborne. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. I have an appointment this morning. I will watch the live. See y'all tomorrow. All right, V. Jessica, Alfie boy, I had my day 1 last week again. No shame in starting over. That is amazing as it is. I consider it just another step moving forward. At least we get another day 1. Right? We woke up, right, Jessica? God bless us with another day to try again, for sure. Golf Addicts, morning, Larry. How's the battle going? Good progress? Well, you probably heard the intro here because you put that out at 12:02. Got Golf Addict. I'd say, yeah, over the weekend, I'd say I give myself a B plus as far as the BBB challenge goes. But I tell you, I felt lighter on my feet. I'm getting around better, when I was cleaning the garage. But man, when I was done, everything hurt, especially this morning when I got up. That's why I know if I get back out there today and finish, I'm even going to feel that much better tomorrow. I know my soreness will go away and everything once I start moving out there. But yeah. Alfie, but yeah, Starship Flight 11, hopefully today. No earlier than 6 p.m. Okay. JD, dang phone is going to die on me. Oh, find a charger, JD. B-Dog, yep, I'm excited. Very cool. What for the launch, right? Right, B-Dog? Linda. Hey, Linda. Again, hi, Alfie boy. Day one is okay. Rooting for you. Mandy, great to see you, Larry. Halibut and eggs today for breakfast. I woke up hungry. All right, Mandy. Yeah, I was surprised to see Cassie cooking. She was cooking. No, it was 11 o'clock. JD, 43 days no weed, having lucid dreams. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially the first 2 weeks after you quit marijuana. Oh, man, you think you're in the matrix with the dreams you're having, right, JD? It's crazy. Been there a few times. You dry out and then man, those dreams hit. Jessica, yeah, I'm changing the way I think to just one day at a time again. As soon as I look at a big picture thing, I get so overwhelmed. Yeah, I tell you, Alfie, that's what you got to do. I know what you mean about the big picture thing. I look at myself in the mirror and like, am I ever going to get there? Crazy. But we got each other, right? Oh, and I talked to Carnivore Kip, or Kip Moore, as he's known now, day before yesterday on the phone, actually, after I got back from lunch. Um, no, I talked to him on Friday. Yeah, because he was at work. But we chatted for like a half hour. After I saw his video, he was going to have the gastric bypass surgery, and we're tentatively going to get together next Saturday for a live stream, and I'm looking forward to that. Hanging out with Kip, seeing what he's up to, as far as really, I'd see him interact with the community again. So yeah, I actually got to touch bases with him again and to confirm he can do it on Saturday. So that would be Saturday night, you guys, next Saturday night. Carnivore Kip. Wendy. Oh, good morning, Wendy, or good afternoon. Hey, I'll poach some jumbo shrimp for shrimp cocktail later. Ooh, it's my lean day. I'm not mad about it. Yum. Still going strong. Hope you're all doing great. That sounds awesome, Wendy. Save some shrimp for me. Lance, thanks, Larry. I generally talk about what is on my mind. Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. You guys, check out Lance's channel, North Dakota Carnivore. And Lance, you're really to the point, with your results where you can really inspire people. That's awesome. I'll get there, man. I'll get there. Becky, South Dakota, morning, day 12, and feeling better. Just don't want sugar in my mouth anymore. My brain goes crazy and wants it all day. Have a magical day, you all. Absolutely, Becky. Thank you. South Dakota, beautiful state. Love it. I did do a video on making ground beef jerky, clean ingredients and easy to do. Awesome. Yay. Hey, D. Tim, hi from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Hey, neighbor. What's going on, Tim? How far is Rock Hill from the Greenville area? Let's see. Rock Hill, South Carolina, directions. Hour 40, that's not bad. You are my neighbor. Good to see you, Tim. Glad you're here. I don't recognize your name, so first time here or first time maybe in the live chat. Either way, cool. Sarah, 2 confessions. I took my dad out for lunch after church. Normally I bring him food and then we eat when I get home. I confess that eating out is way too expensive. I'm Ketovore and I ate a burger on salad. Well, that sounds all right to me, Sarah. Yeah, it is. It is too expensive eating out. I was happy. I was actually happy. Brandon picked up lunch for us, but it was his turn. Last time I had lunch with him, I bought. So, all right. Second confession: I have to stop eating dark chocolate, even if it's 85, 100. I fall into that now and then, but it's a trap for me. Yeah, we justify it, right, Sarah? I totally get it. I had my little I don't say, yeah, spurts with dark chocolate. I remember being in the store trying to find, the best kind, for keto. Yeah, you just got to say no, right? Just got to say no. And it really doesn't taste that good to me. Misty, hey, Misty, Alfie boy, it's good to see you back. And the most important thing, all in capitals, is you're back on track. Yay. Don't be hard on yourself. Carnivore is the best diet when quitting alcohol. Eat all the meat. Great encouragement, Misty. Very cool. Doug, did I cheat if I had a diet Dr. Pepper? Asking for a friend. Kip put out another video on the surgery about an hour ago. Oh, he did. Okay. Very cool, Doug. And I don't think you cheated if you had a diet Dr. Pepper. I don't think there's anything wrong with a diet soda once in a while. I don't drink them, but somebody I respect a lot, Laura Spath. I think she has a Coke Zero once in a while or a Diet Coke. Not a big deal. I just think it's when you're drinking 5 a day, it could be a problem, right, Doug? Coffee Man, love that name. I found it easy to sustain carnivore over the years. I rarely eat out. And when I do, it's a restaurant like Texas Day Brazil. Even when traveling, if you plan ahead, you'll succeed. That is the key, planning ahead, Coffee Man. And Texas Day Brazil is amazing. For sure. The one I usually go to a chicken wing place when we eat out because I love chicken wings and they are carnivore. Yeah, we're all rooting for you, Alfie. Sarah, $70 for my dad and I to have a nice lunch out. Portland is so expensive. He had clam chowder and a French dip sandwich. I had a burger with a side of salad, no bun, of course, coffee. $70? Wow, Sarah, that is crazy. That'd be $30 here in South Carolina at the most. You know what I mean? Before tip. That is nuts. Wow. I've been to Portland, not since I was a kid, though. I was maybe 10 years old. Alfie, thank you so much for thinking of me, everyone. I just couldn't face everyone knowing I was fluffy off the rail, fully off the rails. It was brutal. Yes. Yeah, I know the feeling, Alfie boy. I know the feeling. I think that's one of the reasons the morning meeting keeps me pretty much on track is I don't want to have to come on here and tell you guys I had, 2 double cheeseburgers at Culver's. Because, when you're drinking, you don't want to go to an AA meeting, right? Yeah, glad you're back, bud. Christy, hey everyone. Thankful to be here. Amen, Christy. Amen. Very cool. Sarah, I'm not getting Kip's notifications anymore. I found out that can happen, Sarah, when you haven't watched a lot of his content lately or anyone's content. There's a number of reasons for it. Hey, Marine from Kenya. What's up, Marine? Always good to see you. Always good to see you. All the way from Kenya. That blows me away. Golf addict. I had some turkey buns. Nothing better after Turkey Day. Hi, all from Canada. Awesome. Debbie, good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. Rainy and cooler this morning. It's so beautiful here. It's perfect for me to be outside. It's not too, just a little chilly, just a touch in the air. It's awesome. Aaron, about his car, the deer hitting his car, airbag went off, though I was not even driving too fast. Yeah, well, glad no one's hurt, except that deer probably. Janice Manuel, hello, how y'all doing? Good to see you, Janice. I'm doing great. I really am. As soon as I get out in the garage and I start working today, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is brutal. But I know after 10, 15 minutes, once my body warms up, all the soreness and the pain will go away, It'd be cool. Misty, I watched all the Tucker episodes as well as, and he brings the receipts. We have been lied to, and it's upsetting, but the knowledge is power. Follow the money always. Yeah, I thought it was going to go in a different direction, Misty. Like I said, I shouldn't critique it until I watch episode 4 and 5, right? But the first 3 episodes, I was really disappointed in. So, I mean, I could have swore. Excuse me, real quick. I could have swore in one of the trailers I saw him talking about the buildings actually being demolished. They were demolished. It was a demolition, basically, not the towers falling after planes falling. Like building seven coming down. I could have swore I saw that in one of the trailers. So hopefully he addresses all that. We're talking about Tucker Carlson's 9/11 5-part series. But I sat through it. I sat through the first 3 episodes, but apparently the CIA kept the FBI in the dark, and they knew a lot was going on. I'll tell you, Misty, if you enjoy that topic, there's the best documentary I've ever seen. It's called, oh my gosh, September Clues. Like Blues Clues, September Clues, and you can't find it on YouTube. It's been off YouTube a long time. Like, I actually have a copy of it, and if I uploaded it to my channel, I'd get in trouble. It's amazing. You can find it on Rumble. Just type in September Clues. It's like 2 hours long. And this guy who used to work in the television industry, he was like 25 years in the industry. He takes all the footage from every network and he compares it, analyzes it, and it's amazing. He postulates that the building wasn't even hit by planes. One of them was definitely hit by a missile, and it's crazy. It's pretty good. Anyway, September Clues. Because like all the people they had on the ground that were saying they saw a plane hit, everybody that was interviewed that day all had ties to people in the media industry. It's really good. There's a reason YouTube banned it. Pretty crazy. Anyway, back to carnivore. Or ketovore. No more conspiracy theories, Larry. Coffee Man. I always check the manager's special section in Safeway, our grocery store. In the morning for a meat sale, you can get amazing deals, and it adds a lot of variety to the eating routine. Yeah, that's great advice, Coffee Man. We have it here at Food Line. I haven't seen a Safeway since I was a kid. I grew up in California, And they had Safeways out there and Vons. I haven't seen Vons in years. So that's cool. Missy, my bone broth turned out great, by the way, and I'll be making it again, adding chicken feet as someone in the comments suggested last week. Thank you all for the tips. Yeah, that's what's great about this community, Misty, right? Pretty awesome. I'm glad it turned out good. Lori, morning, Lair. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Terry P, there she is. Hi there, everyone. Just enjoying Canadian Thanksgiving. Have a great day, all. You too, Terry. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, Cowgirl, thanks for the heads up on the THC dreams, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You give up marijuana, you're going to be entering the matrix when you fall asleep, Cowgirl. It's crazy. It's something to look forward to, actually, though, because they're, gosh, the most vivid dreams you can imagine, unless, you have a nightmare and then it kind of sucks, but. Hi, ladies. How you doing? To those who remember the show Friends. Oh yeah, I didn't watch Friends much when it was out, but I love watching clips of it on YouTube. Also, Coffee Man says I would also recommend some form of regular exercise. It helps to keep me motivated to eat right to optimize my gym results. The two habits help reinforce each other. It's a great way to de-stress. Yeah, Coffee Man. Today, my exercise is going to be finishing the garage. Oh, yeah. Mandy, Kip doing surgery. Wish he would rethink that. Yeah, I mean, we all have our opinions on that, right, Mandy? But I back him, whatever he wants to do. For me, I actually on the phone, I told him, I said, for me, I would never do something like that because I just, anything can go wrong in a surgery. A lot of you know that when I had my colon checked the last time, they clipped a few polyps, but they perforated my colon, and I almost died. If I hadn't made it to the hospital, my colon was leaking for like 2 days, and if I hadn't made it to the hospital, the doctor said I probably would have been dead in 2 to 3 hours. And they had to cut me from my waist all the way to my sternum to clean me all out, and that's from a colonoscopy. So anything can go wrong, and so I don't know, but I'd be praying for Kip, and it's his decision, just like I told him, just like when Cassie didn't want to do chemotherapy. I was like, what? When she found out about her colon cancer. But eventually, I just had to realize I gotta back her up. I'm not gonna fight her on it forever. And just hope the best for Kip. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely somebody was it Doug mentioned he just put out a video today. So I'll check that out. When I talked to him on the phone, he said he hadn't hammered out all the details yet. So yeah, I'm okay. Just a little bummed out about the accident. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. I'm talking to each other. Jessica and Alfie boy. Kelly, hey, good morning. White knuckling addiction to sugar and carbs, brutal, as you say. Yeah, Kelly. It does get easier. I promise you. I tell myself that too. It gets easier, Larry. You know it does. It's good to see you, Kelly. Kenny, good morning, all. Starting over again in capitals. I feel better this time. Have some other guys doing weigh-in and making me accountable every week. My wife is finally joining me. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. Oh, what movie is that from? But yeah, Kenny, that's awesome to hear your wife's joining you. That's a quote from a movie, I believe. No one is coming to save you. Coffee. McDonald's is doing Monopoly right now. You can get 5 free entries a day. And I've already gotten 3 free double cheeseburgers and 2 free breakfast sandwiches. Just take the bread off. Really? I knew that the Monopoly was back, which I loved when I was a kid. Talk about promotional genius, right? Um, okay, so you can get 5 free entries a day? Might have to look that up, Coffee Man, because when I'm out and about, Uh, yeah, I'm gonna look that up. How do you get the free entries? The website or Golf Addict? I recently fell off the Ketovore diet, having a hell of a time getting back on track. Very frustrating. Feel like I let myself down and in a low place. Well, if it helps, Golf Addict, I've been there, and most everybody in this chat has been there too, and Cassie's been there. And it doesn't take long. Doesn't take long, man or ma'am. A few days of eating right, you're back on track, and you will feel better. It is frustrating. So many times I've said to myself, like, what is wrong with me? I have a YouTube channel about the carnivore diet. What is wrong with me? After I've, hit up a Culver's and done something stupid, hang in there, golf addict. Linda, I have a diet beverage like once in every 4 months. I find diet anything too sweet now. I add water or seltzer to dilute it. Yeah. I probably have a Coke Zero at the most twice a year. You know what I mean? Very rare. But when I have it, I enjoy it. Debbie made bone broth yesterday in the Instapot, and then I want to do it in the long way with the slow cooker. Okay, how'd it come out, Debbie, in the Instapot? I could never get beef bone broth to come out right. Chicken came out good. I use those chicken feet. Hey, Cal. Good morning. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. D. Larry, what do you plan to do in the garage today? I know many people take everything out, clean the floors and walls, declutter, and return everything they plan to keep. My garage needs clean to be cleaned too. Yeah, D. We had a period of time where it's embarrassing to say it, but we let our garage. I take our trash to the dump every week. But like all of our Amazon boxes, I mean, little Larry orders a lot from Amazon too. They were just thrown in there, and it was just brutal. So today, what I'll be doing, I've already pulled everything out. I'll be power washing the floors and then putting everything back in. And then just Cassie was, I don't know if you guys remember this. A couple years ago, Cassie was on her crafting. She was doing all kinds of crafts outside, and she's still got a section of the garage that's like just all her crafting stuff. And that'll be the last thing I tackle. But I'm going to need her input. Like, do you want to keep this? Do you want to keep that? But we're basically downsizing, getting rid of a lot of stuff. But for me, there's a lot of bending down, picking stuff up. And when I'm this size, it's very difficult for me to do. So it's exercise. I woke up today, I'm just so sore. It's crazy. There's Sam. Good afternoon, Larry and Carnivore Quest gang. Whoops, just woke up. It's officially fall now in Florida, and we are loving it. I'm giving the avocado mayo another chance. Hope no disaster pants like when butter. Be careful, Sam. You need help. Mountain Mama. Hey, Mountain Mama. I love the name. Larry, would you mind to share the symptoms of Cassie's colon cancer? She really didn't have any symptoms. Mountain Mama, we were lucky we found it because what had happened is she had diverticulitis, and it actually got really irritated and ruptured. infected and ruptured. Went to the hospital for that, and then they found her cancer by chance while they were dealing with the diverticulitis. So, yeah. So thank the Lord, right, for that diverticulitis. Otherwise, her cancer would have went undiagnosed. But I remember her saying she just didn't feel right, like something was off. I remember her saying that vividly. A Texas Donna, how you doing, girl? Good morning. I'm joining late at work right now. We'll rewind and catch up. Starting my day with Greek yogurt and cinnamon, alus, and creatine. Still climb my way back out of the pits. Yes, Donna, we all are. Great to see you. Another great channel you guys should check out, Texas Donna. Larry, over the weekend was the 1 year anniversary of Hurricane Milton. Man, kind of spooky when what happened, but wasn't it Helene that did the damage in your neck of the woods? I rewatched your two YouTube shorts. Yep, Helene really nailed us. I think we have a total of like 14 trees that fell around our property. One hit our house. It was brutal. It just seems a very light in color. I haven't tasted it yet. Talking about the bone broth. All right, Deb. Well, no, even if it doesn't gel up, still drink it. It's still full of nutrition, right? Happy talk. Amazon boxes take over our garage a couple times a year, and then we flatten them and recycle. Right? Yeah, I had my trusty pocket knife yesterday, breaking down boxes. And the funny thing is, yesterday I did 2 trips to the dump yesterday, and I did some the day before. But I took all the garbage first, threw it away, and I hadn't broken down the cardboard yet. And the cardboard bins were open. Well, I get back home, spend a couple hours breaking down all the boxes, and then I go back to the dump. My car is packed with the boxes, and all the bins are closed. They're full. I was like, damn. So I should have took the cardboard first. So hopefully, I go back today. They'll have emptied those bins. I'll have to see. CK Cracknell to Debbie. I find broth is pale if I don't roast the bones first. Yeah, I was roast mine for about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Jessica, Larry, my garage is the same boxes and stuff we haven't even looked at for 2 years. Before my surgery, I want to go through it and get rid of a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's definitely satisfying, to go through and get rid of the stuff you're not using. Sarah, what do you guys pay for ground beef? Ground beef is about to expire in 4 days. Was $13.53 for 3 pounds at my local Kroger this morning. Still way too high. I'll tell you, ground beef in our area is really high, Sarah. 3 pounds. The last time I bought one of those rolls at Food Lion was $17.60. And I remember little Larry was with me, and he works at a butcher shop, and he couldn't believe that price. He was like, damn. Yeah, it's about what he can get it for with his discount. So Run on Ribeye. I love the name. Larry, I posted in the Facebook group yesterday, Carnivore Quest community. I highly recommend working out. It helps build a routine and keep you accountable. You also feel a lot better about yourself. Start slow like I did. It's always on my mind. Run on Ribeye. It always is. Cassie wants me to get out and just start walking. And I've actually been doing it. I told her what I was going to start doing is taking the Brisket is a ball playing fool. He's our lab German Shepherd mix. And I just take the tennis ball out with him and walk around our yard and bend over, pick up the ball, throw it for him, throw it for him. What I used to do, and I mean, I do still sometimes, but I just sit on the porch He'll bring it to me and I'll throw it and just sit there. So now when I play ball with him, I actually get up, go out, walk, because we got a big yard, and man, 10, 15 minutes, I'm sweating, I'm huffing and puffing. And Cassie said that's good for her, or good enough for her, me starting out that way. I appreciate that run on ribeye, though. You're definitely right. I used to be an athlete. I know how good it feels to exercise. When you're this big, it's crazy. It's like it keeps you from doing it, even though doing it will make you feel better, if that makes sense. Linda, praying for Kip 2 for all in the Northeast. ShopRite has Porterhouse steak on sale this week. Oh, ShopRite. That's something I've never heard of. I've never been in the Northeast, though, Linda. It's one part of the country I've never been. But great tip, though, for those of you who live up there. If you're in the Northeast part of the country, ShopRite has Porterhouse steak on sale. Public announcement, right, Linda? Sam, haha, at least I got rid of the pork rinds. That was haunting. Squealing and oinking in my nightmares, telling me to give it another chance. I told them pork rinds to be quiet, sucker. No MAS. Oh, no more pork rind, pig rind. Those rinds are coming after you, huh, Sam? I roasted them for 25 minutes. I will taste it later. It smelled wonderful. Got my mouth watering, Debbie. I ran 6.2 miles yesterday in just over an hour, and this morning I'll be running over 5. I'm training for a 10K. Run on ribeye. Now I get why your name's that. Your name's appropriate. Awesome. Keto in the Mist. I break down all boxes as soon as they're empty and cart them to the recycling bin. My son makes forts and contraptions, so if I'm not fast, the whole house turns into an obstacle course. That's awesome. Very cool. CK, we are paying about $13 per kilogram, 2.2 pounds for ground beef in my area in Canada. Yeah. Expensive everywhere. Yeah, awesome, Sam. You can do it. Oh yeah. Sam's 24 though. Sam, you youngster, you and Alfie boy, you're youngsters. All right, guys. 50 minutes. Thank you for the morning meeting. I had a wonderful time with y'all. Gets me in the right frame of mind for the rest of the day, We will be doing every weekday this week. It'll be in the morning. We're not going to do any evening meetings. And I will see you tomorrow morning, 11:55 a.m. Never know. Cassie might join me. She's off. So we'll see. Anyway, guys, stay strong. Rest of the day. Be good. I got to get out there and do this garage. All right, y'all. Later.